So that will move it back out to the 8-yard line.
The old reverse on the goal line. That is a gutsy play call for Maple. I'm sitting up here scratching my head.
Yeah.
It worked.
Sure did.
Maybe that's why they've retired me to the press box, Dave.
All right, 2-point conversion play now from the 8. Banks looking, fires, and it's picked off. Picked off in the secondary. That was Jackson Barton.
Barton's having himself a pretty nice game out there.
He is.
Playing corner for Dover, the sophomore. You know, that's 2 times in a row that Maple Heights has scored, and they couldn't get the play off for the 2-point conversion. They had to take delay of game penalties, and Dover's got time. There's 42.7 seconds left. They have a timeout. They can go down and score. Extra point gives them the win.
6-point lead for the Mustangs. Dover will get one last opportunity. Both these teams winning in week 1. Maple Heights on the road winning big at Lorraine, and Dover winning at Glen Oak last week. Interesting game, all the points coming in the first quarter.
Yeah, I saw that.
18 to 7
Yeah,
was
that's
the final.
Right. That's right.
That is odd.
Critical for Dover to get a nice return here. They need to get the ball up near the 40-yard line or so. Give themselves a fighting chance.
Robertson to kick off. End over end, it'll be Hughes. 25-30, and Hughes dropped at the 31.
Maple Heights kickoff return team or kickoff team, kickoff coverage team has done a great job all night.
That was Ja Harris, a freshman, on the tackle.
Yeah, whether it's Clark, this time, I mean, they kick a line drive right to Dover's best player, Justice Hughes. The running start, and they did a nice job of stopping him at the 30. And Dover's got one-on-one coverage down here at the bottom. They do have a safety deep, really deep over the top.
1st and 10 at the 31. Judkins.
There it is.
Throws.
Nice catch.
And the catch is made. Nice grab there by Dieter Weber. And that's going to be enough for a first down out to the 42.
That's the perfect start to the drive. You get 12 yards, 11 yards. It only took a couple seconds off the clock.
1st and 10 at the 42. Dover still with one timeout in their back pocket. They need a touchdown. Judkins left, throws, middle, tipped and incomplete. Pass intended for number 2, Robbie Koppel at the Maple Heights 45, not able to squeeze it. Shepard on the coverage there, made a nice play for the Mustangs.
Real nice play by Shepard. That would have been a big play for Dover. Dover's offensive line doing a nice job of protecting Judkins. They're going to have to continue to do it if Dover wants to have a shot to get this into the end zone.
Just under half a minute to go. 2nd and 10 at the 42. Judkins empty backfield. Ball in the air down the field and incomplete. Had Weber behind the defender, just a little bit too much on it.
They snuck Justice Hughes up to a wingback position. He ran the inside go down the hash mark to kind of occupy the safety, leaving Weber man-to-man on the outside.
3rd down. Judkins. It's a screen to Hughes, and it's Maple Heights all over it. And a timeout taken by Dover. Give the Mustangs defense credit. They smelled that one out early.
They sure did. It's a nice idea by Dover, trying to get the ball to their playmaker Hughes on the screen pass. Maple Heights read that play very well.
It's going to bring up a 4th down and 17. Dover uses their last timeout. And just 19 seconds on the clock. What are you going to dial up here?
4th and 17.
Yeah.
4th and 17 that's a tough down and distance.
Sure is.
It's probably going to have to be something in the middle of the field, splitting the safeties. That's my guess. They could try to go to the outside. Those are a little tougher to complete, in my opinion. So I think they might try to get something right down the middle of the field. Never say never. We saw some weird things happen last year at ends of games.
For sure. Last gasp here for the Tornadoes.
There's a nice big spot right at the D in the middle of the field.
Judkins to throw. Fires. Incomplete. Pass intended for Koppel. Did it look to you like there was maybe some confusion on the route?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there, if it was an option route or I'm not sure what happened. Ball sailed wide for sure.
And it'll take one snap here for Maple Heights with just 16 seconds left. Ball's at the Dover 35. Banks takes a knee. And that's going to do it. And the Mustangs from Maple Heights come into Dover's Crater Stadium, and they defeat the Dover Tornadoes by a final score of 28-22 on the Wayne Garage Store scoreboard. Stay with us. Coming up next on Big Time Sports, the Altman Hospital wrap-up show after these messages.
Vitamins and minerals, feeding champions since 1983.
Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's. Wendy's has a fresh JBC or double stack in the app for only $1. In fact, they're so fresh, this JBC is still getting made. There she is. Show off. For the freshest deals on what you love, gotta be Wendy's.
At Wayne Door, we are your trusted partner in helping you build your dream home with quality technicians who pay attention to every detail so you won't have to pay costly future repairs. At Wayne Door, we only install high-quality products to protect your family for generations to come. We have your whole house covered with garage doors, windows, and more. So choose the team at Wayne Door. People you can trust since 1973. Visit waynedoor.com for a free quote today.
Introducing Mount Hope Fence. Elevate your outdoors with our premier fences, beautiful pergolas, and captivating decks. We're your local experts on outdoor transformations, security, style, and serenity. We have it all. Let us bring your outdoor dreams to life. Mount Hope Fence, your space, your sanctuary. 7102 County Highway 77 in Millersburg and 644 Killian Road in Akron. Mount Hope Fence. We have the inside on the outdoors.
Selling your home is one of the largest transactions you will have in your lifetime. Sure, you could try to sell it yourself, but you can also cut your own hair, but why risk it? There are contracts, inspections, appraisals, financing, marketing, title work, and negotiating. Why not leave it to the professionals at McIntyre Realty, one of the few remaining locally owned real estate companies? As my granddaughter Mason says,
make the call!
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today. Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Back here at Dover on the Wayne Garage Store scoreboard here on Big Time Sports. The Dover Tornadoes suffer their first loss of the season. The Maple Heights Mustangs earn a 28-22 victory over the homestanding Tornadoes tonight here at Crater Stadium. Welcome into the Altman Hospital wrap-up show. Dave Sheets, Greg Williams, statistician Bob Alfalder. And we had a great game here tonight, but it was the Maple Heights Mustangs rallying for a couple of fourth quarter touchdowns late, and they rally for the win.
Yeah, I mean, it was the Mike Banks show.
Yeah.
Real impressed by the way this young man played tonight. He threw some nice passes, but he really burned Dover with his legs, his running ability. Great athlete out there playing quarterback, and he was the key factor out there for Maple Heights.
Altman Hospital wrap-up show continues. Let's take a look at the final stats. Again, thanks to our statistician, Bob Alfalder.
Yeah, looking at the final statistics there, the rushing yards, many of those yards, Mike Banks had 20 carries for 175 yards, and Maple Heights with 234 total rushing yards there. You see Dover with 166. Both teams struggled at times throwing the ball. A lot of pressure by the opposing team's defenses. First downs are pretty even. Dover played a pretty clean game when it came to the penalty situation. Maple Heights with 3 times the amount of penalties that Dover had, and each team threw an interception. So pretty even in the statistics, pretty even on the scoreboard. We saw a great game tonight, but Maple Heights was able to make a couple of more plays and come away with the victory.
We continue with the Altman Hospital wrap-up show, and Greg, it's time to announce our Clars XL screen printing player of the game. We wanted to keep it with a Dover player since we're covering the Dover Tornadoes, especially here tonight. And who'd you come up with?
So we chose number 11 for Dover, Mason Royer. Made a lot of big plays on defense. You see one right here, getting downhill, making a nice tackle for a loss on Cummings Bird there, the running back from Maple Heights. He had an interception off of a tip pass, but this young man was all over the place on defense.
Yeah, he was.
As was there were several other Dover players who were deserving of this award, but we're going to give it to Mason Royer tonight.
Mason Royer, our Clars XL screen printing player of the game. Well, that's going to do it for the Altman Hospital wrap-up show. For Greg Williams and statistician Bob Alfalder, I'm Dave Sheets. Thank you for watching Big Time Sports tonight. Our final score on the Wayne Garage Door scoreboard, the Maple Heights Mustangs 28, the Dover Tornadoes 22. Thanks for watching high school football on Big Time Sports.